So we're in a new place today. Thanks to that guy. So how do you feel?
I feel assaulted.
I think we should do it for this.
I demand a ransom of 5
But anyway,
subscribers.
anyway, we're doing Kiniro Mosaic / Hello Mosaic.
It's one of the funniest ones I've seen.
Don't listen to him. He's a weeb.
You want to talk?
So where'd you guys hear it from?
I heard it from you.
I know you did.
It's been
No,
on
I
my
actually heard it
watch
from
list.
Tina.
You did?
Yeah. Remember she made mention of it last time. One time we were at her house. She was like, I forget what she said, but it was something about Kimosa.
Right. I think that's right. Michael, what about you? Did you just...
It's been on my watch list for a while, so I have no idea where it came from. I think I was just scrolling the Hummingbird randomly, and I was like, "Oh, this looks cool. I guess I'll mark this as plan to watch." And 2 years later, here we are.
He dropped it, by the way.
I did.
All right,
drop it.
Caden, you were the
Feels
first
bad.
one. You were the
We'll
first.
talk about that in a
I
second.
learned about it from a 10-hour video. That's I've listened to all 10 hours of it.
10 hours of Nemu, 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 Nemu.
That's from a different anime.
10 hours of Nico Nico Ni.
I have that. It's the
Nico
first
Nico.
video on my YouTube recommendations.
So you watched it in a
Don't be
10-hour
suffering.
video, and it was like.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
then
like, here, Mosaic
well,
is here.
and then Jacob was like, "Hey man, I found out who the person in the video is from anime." I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's Kimosa." And I was like, "Okay." And then I watched stayed up till 7 a.m.
Oh, shit.
watching
That's
all of the
dedication
episodes.
right there.
It's dedication.
That's
Wolves.
dedication.
Sleep.
Right? So should we jump into story or characters?
What story there was?
English girl goes to Japan.
And she's like,
Where are all the subtitles?
Where are the subtitles?
Where's the subtitles?
I already know hiragana.
No. It's Japanese girl goes to English land.
She goes to English land, and then
She
English
goes to
girl
Britannia.
goes to Japan.
Japan.
We don't
land.
talk about Britannia. No, so speaking of which, that reminds me of something. The whole time, I'm glad I watched it in sub. Otherwise, this little magical part in the first episode.
You can't watch the show dubbed. It's impossible.
you miss all the best
Because
parts.
they
from
speak
dub.
The
English in it.
jokes are so comedy gold.
Okay, so in the first episode of Yellow Mosaic, because there's Yellow and Hello, Shino, who looks like a living Kokeshi doll, goes to Japan, goes to English, and if you watch dub,
Goes to English.
Shut up. if you watch it in dub, you're gonna miss this. She's speaking Japanese, while Alice is speaking English, and Shino's just like, I can't understand you.
So, like, when we get to this sound, we are going to mention that sub is a must.
The sub
this
is,
one.
yeah, because
For all you
can't-
filthy dub watchers
you
out
can't-
there, shots fired.
shots fired.
Watch the sub for once,
Yeah.
please.
I usually watch dub because I can't really focus when I watch subs, but I'm glad I watched the sub on this one because I would not have missed all the horrible English jokes.
Yeah. Characters.
We got Tsundere Girl, we got Bear Girl, we got Karen.
Bear Girl, I thought you were going to say Bear Girls for a
Thank
second.
you, Archetype Dictionary.
Archetype
Yeah.
Dictionary.
Not rolling.
Okay, let's see. We got Gujo, Karen, Aya, or they like to call her Ayaya.
Yeah.
Ayaya.
Ayaya.
Cujo. Jotaro. Cujo.
That would be
Can we double? Can we like Photoshop JoJo's hat on
Yes.
Karen?
Yes,
I
we
will.
can.
I got you,
We
fam.
can do
There it is.
just here. Right here.
Wow.
Hold it on right there.
I already did it.
Perfect.
My future self already did it, so.
Time travel.
Hi, future Austin.
Hi, you're a bitch.
Stop scribbling mustaches on my face, Austin.
Okay. So characters, honestly, they're all pretty amazing, except for the one who doesn't have the hair color that's not natural.
They're all
Wow.
pretty funny. I like my favorite part is when one of my favorite parts is when she meets Yoko. She's like, my name is Inokuma. Yoko Inokuma, which is boar and bear. I don't taste good. No, like Alice is like zooms in backwards, just like I don't taste well, and she's just shaking with fear.
The best part is probably the raise your hand scene.
Oh
when
yeah.
Karen was asleep and she got woken up all abruptly. Everybody was asleep and she just goes, huh. She says, that's the deal. You always raise your hand, even when you don't know the answer. So,
But what if you get the answer wrong? That's your best chance to make a joke. Just answer the damn question.
What about you, Keaton? What do you think of the characters?
Well, I mean, my favorite part is how Alice doesn't speak entirely the greatest Japanese.
That's Karen.
In the very first part.
Oh, in the very first part.
Because she was following Shino, trying to give her a gift or something. I don't remember exactly. She was saying, she... And that actually means death in Japanese. So Shino was freaking out because there was this random person behind her whispering death.
Well, that's the other thing I liked was just like when they would go stare, they'd just go stare. And, or like my favorite thing about all the characters was their blank face, where their eyes would be a solid color, and they'd be always just like what?
I like the faces that, especially Karen, does this.
Oh my god.
The faces that she makes are comedy gold. Like she has the pale kind of blank face, and her eyes are like completely bluish in a weird way. And the animation is so simple, but it's just golden.
But I liked the undertone lesbian things between 4 of the characters.
It was everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
It's not really.
Shino was lesbians with Alice and vice versa, and Aya was lesbians with Yoko. But she was completely oblivious to it. Just like. Aya could go, even if she broke out of her shell and was like, I love you. You'll get to like, I want food.
The show is like K-On! Except with like
But
worse
better.
animation, better jokes, and lesbians. And less tea.
10 out of 10. Wait, no. 10.
Just put a JonTron.
Music. What about music? I remember the first episode how like
There was a lot of classical
it
music.
blew up my ears with music.
There was a lot
It
of...
was just classical music. It wasn't like special.
I don't want to
It
say
was
mediocre
interesting.
because I feel like I'm being too harsh, but
It was average.
it was
Yeah, it was
average.
average.
That was alright.
Average music.
You agree, Cade?
Yes.
What about the animation? That
Animation was
I
alright.
commented on it earlier.
It was a lot like K-On's. In fact, Karen
No,
is...
no. It wasn't. I said it was worse than K-On! It's not Kyoto Annie, but
To be fair,
it's there.
to be fair,
it's like
to
Kyoto
be-
Annie is like really good.
to be
in
fair,
animation.
Karen is like a copy and paste of one of the characters from K-On!
That's. I mean. Yeah.
It's the girl, if you watch the GIF, it's where she like takes the black-haired girl's cake and just eats it, and the black girl's like, my cake.
Yeah.
Karen looks exactly like that girl.
Wait, which one?
The one who takes the
blonde?
cake.
But yeah, the animation it's good for their. I don't remember.
It's good for the jokes they make.
It's good for the jokes, yeah.
Like I said
I think
before,
it adds,
like I
can
said
add
before
to
with
jokes sometimes.
Kujo's face.
Like my Google Plus wallpapers, Karen intensifies.
Yeah, they all know Karen intensifies.
See, I could not find that in the anime, and I watched it like some of the episodes wouldn't work, so I had to refresh the page a lot.
That's
so-
probably why.
Personal enjoyment. I think that's the last one that's left.
No.
No,
We just did music.
We have a lot of time to fill. We need to talk about some of the better aspects of it.
Okay, why don't I say why I didn't finish it first?
Let's go with that. Yeah.
I didn't finish. So, I've been thinking about this a long time, ever since like before I watched it, because I knew, right when I looked at it and like I heard it was kind of a slice of life kind of moe thing. I knew I probably wasn't gonna finish it.
He hates moe. He hates little girls.
That is not okay. I
He
don't
hates
like
children.
moe on its own.
Okay, so we got through personal enjoyment, but what was your absolute favorite parts of the anime?
Mine was Untitled Mosaic, where it's just like, let's be delinquents, because I'm tired of being a small child.
dropping it on its head.
Dropping it on its head.
Dropping it on its head.
What
My
is
favorite part of the show is dropping it. No,
Oh.
Savage.
no. I think I like the first episode the most, honestly. Just the first episode of Kiniro Mosaic.
My
Was my favorite.
My favorite, and it was because my favorite is because
Everything else was forgettable. For me.
My favorite is in Hello
It was
Mosaic.
bad.
I'm going to
I'm glad
punch
you're
you.
here willingly.
I'm gonna punch you anyway.
And we dragged him along.
Feels bad, man.
I will make you put up the Karen intensifies over my face because you're interrupting me. Anyway, what happened was my favorite episode is in Hello Mosaic, where Alice finds Aya and she's like, I'm trying to pose like a cool adult lady because people think I'm a mannequin. I have the same problem. Let's be delinquents, and they're just out there on the side of the school. Alex is pretending she's smoking, and Aya just has like a mask, and everyone just comes like.
Are they smoking bubbles like in Sakamoto?
No, she's just
Pretty
going.
legit.
No, she just puts her hand here and just
At least get a Pocky or something. Come on.
No,
Like a
classy.
licorice stick, like anything.
Stay classy, Michael.
Stay classy.
But the rest of everyone that's walking by is like, Are they trying to be delinquents or something?
Thoughts of Groot.
And then like at the end, this is like Alice like being a delinquent is hard. I don't want to be this anymore. I also liked how Alice was like she's shorter than everyone else, and everyone was like she's a great thriller. I'm the same age as you.
Oh, like, have you seen this girl that looks like she's a middle schooler?
Oh, are you talking about the
You
beach?
all-
Are you talking about the beach episode?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Bing.
there's a beach episode.
Bing.
Oh
We're-
no.
The cliches.
We're looking for a blonde. Looking for a blonde girl who looks like she's in elementary school. She's wearing a pink bathing suit.
They said middle school.
I know.
They all look like they're in middle school.
Or like Yoko's little sisters. Well, I'm glad to meet you, Alice Chan. I'm the same age as your sister.
I like Yoko Littner.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Anyways, look. Okay, so
Roundabout.
it goes without saying that my favorite part of the whole thing is when Karen and I forget their names. I'm bad with names. The
Mine
redhead,
too.
Yoko.
Yoko. They were both like going like yeah. And she's just and I is just looking at him walking away slowly. Like,
Oh, and all the vines with the song.
the song by Super Junior.
Yeah, the one that was like.
I did. That was made by Killer Effects, I think.
Yeah.
My favorite jokes is just like where they contradict each other. Like Shino like this is how you do this and this. Stop telling her lies.
Stop telling her.
Are you lying to her again?
I just like the concept of the show. I just think it needs more stuff in it. Like,
Yeah, it needs
The
more
concept is interesting. Like,
They had some kind of story at the end. It had something to do with like a pirate ship.
No, it was them going back to England and then coming back for after summer vacation.
that sounds like
No,
OVA
that
stuff
was-
right there.
The pirate ship was like a dream or something.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
You-
Yoko,
they-
or not Yoko, but
It wasn't a pirate ship. They became self-aware. They referenced
Oh, shit.
Madoka Magica
they did.
at the end.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it was.
surprised.
I'll have you know, by the way, that I watched that last episode in class because I just wanted to finish it and I didn't catch most of the details because I was making sure I didn't get caught.
Okay, so what happens is
Feels bad.
here's exactly what happens. I want you to put this in.
Doors, like,
'Cause
okay.
there's a lot of videos you don't put in, and I want you to put this in.
It's hard to find the stuff you talk about.
And it was this.
Roland remembers everything.
That is
so-
true.
Shino was dreaming, okay, and we don't know what she's dreaming until the end, and then all of a sudden, it becomes Madoka Magica. Like,
That's sad.
she,
Feels bad, man.
Shino becomes a cocaine.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
Insert hentai here.
she becomes a Kokeshi doll because
Oh.
because Kara was like, I turned you into a Kokeshi doll, yeah. And then Yoko and Aya are like, we must use our forbidden technique and become blondes and break the seal. And they like they do like a weird. At first, I thought they were refusing because of how they played it off, but then it's just their hair is turning blonde and they're like in. It's like a cross between Madoka Magica and Sailor Moon. It's really bad.
I like how, and one of the things that I kind of noticed was the occasional very subtle fourth wall break that they did.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like stop telling them lies.
It is saying them, he's talking to the audience.
Or like with Isani, we're just like, Alice, your hair looks duller than usual.
If you like fourth wall breaks, Austin, or like
Deadpool.
ghost stories.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ghost
When
Story.
we get to that
do that in
podcast,
we
we're
get
gonna
to do
have a
that in
field day
2
with
weeks.
that one.
We're gonna have
That's gonna be like one of our top 10 like favorite ones too.
Oh
Is
my
Ghost
God.
Stories.
And we're not even talking about ghost stories, just normal ghost stories. We're talking about the dub, the
dub.
official dub.
The sub
Of
is
Ghost
just
Stories.
like-
Let me say this: the story sucked, the animation sucked, the soundtrack sucked, the dub is gorgeous.
Okay, so what happened with Ghost Stories is the original the creators who made the
Why are we
the
switching to
sub.
ghost stories? This is King
Who,
Mosaic.
who cares? We're going off topic for a little second.
We're doing what
Um,
we usually do.
Yeah, we're doing the people who made the dub or the sub for Ghost Stories or like the marketers or whoever was in charge of it at the time. They're like, this is shit. So when they pitched it to the
Nintendo?
dubcast, when they pitched it to the dubcast,
I feel like
they're
when
like, do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, I was
we
gonna-
don't care.
I'm
Just
just.
make it sell.
Yeah,
they did.
I was just about to say.
Pretend there's
When
a
they
big
pick- when
black
they-
man chasing you.
Just, like when I
Just
was.
a little bit racist
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Well, he ran a little bit faster.
He did.
Well, what I was just about to say about the ghost stories, that was, it was just like when they pitched it to the dub, it was just like, we don't care about this anime anymore. Just do like really bad improv.
No, they just wanted it to sell. They didn't care how. They just wanted it to sell.
And it did. It sold very well.
It gets slightly racist by the five, like the five last.
Let's see.
episodes.
I'm just gonna
There's
pretend that
racist
this.
jokes in it,
I'm just
but
gonna pretend that this relates to King Moza by saying it's comedy gold as well.
They're both comedy gold. I'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back on track. What
Just,
doing?
just dirty.
Kaden,
comedy
what are
gold.
you doing? You were just like.
He's vigorously licking his cheese pack.
He's fapping.
No, he was sucking it. He was sucking it. I looked over and he's like.
Making a toad.
Carter senpai.
Oh.
That was perfect.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was good.
Anyway, we actually have some time now, so
Everyone's a little bit racist.
for everybody
sometimes.
who liked Kiniro Mosaic, if you liked it, I suggest watching Lucky Star. And
We're not even there yet. We
Shut
still.
the
We have time.
We're just covering all the topics. Nobody said that we had to fill the time slot. Like exactly, we can talk about stupid stuff again.
Yeah, we get to talk about all. What are you doing?
I think he has. I don't blame him though. I think he has ADD like I do.
I think he's trying. I think he's just trying to stall for time. He's gonna do something.
I'm waiting
stupid.
till the police get here.
Let's do some dumb shit.
Quick, out the window.
We did kidnap him. That is.
So wait, if we're gonna jump the window, are we gonna do like the angel beats thing, or just like?
Yes.
So back on topic.
It's a moe. We don't have a lot
We
to
don't
talk
have
about.
a topic anymore.
Well, it's not
We
just a.
wrecked the topic.
It's not just a moe. It's a slice of life, and slices of life are boring.
And the slices got hit by a
No,
lawnmower.
I don't mind slice of lives. I don't. It's moe. Moe is boring because K-On perfected the moe. You sit down
Okay,
and you drink
Kaden,
tea.
just
At
stand
least
up
K-On
with
actually
right
had
here.
better music though.
Just stand up.
And animation.
Stand up
What's he
and like.
doing? What?
Just stand up and face Michael.
I could make a Shimonetta reference.
Mommy, no.
Oh, the Shimonetta reference. Rating. We forgot rating.
Um.
So, first of all, recommendations. What would you suggest we watch?
Okay.
If you like King
11
Mosa,
out of 10.
if you like King Mosa,
Okay, you can
you
jack
should
off
watch.
to it later.
Let's-
Like,
Let's each give one suggestion here. If we could watch if you like King Mosa, you should watch
Lucky Star.
Star.
K-On.
K-On, yeah, Lucky Star K-On.
What's another?
Haruhi, I
Squid Girl.
You might like Haruhi.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might like Squid
Squid
Girl.
Girl.
Blood
Squid Girl
Sea.
too.
Just,
Let's throw in some Higurashi no Natori in there. You know, some
it's funny because
Alpha
Higurashi looks moe at the beginning. Anyway, so ratings. What would you rate it? Starting with Caden.
We both know he's gonna name it 11 and 10. He just said it.
Exactly.
9.7 out of 10.
You're really gonna make me do this math?
Yes. What's 12 divided by 12?
1.
21. 34.
Actually, the answer was 7. Jeez.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with that because math is confusing as it is now.
Yeah.
I'm
four.
taking.
So 9.7, I will say
A 3.
Please put it a point
If-
something free.
if I liked Moe stuff, I think that my score would have been higher, but mine is a 5 right now. 5, yeah. So it's 14.7 so far.
14.7.
I'm gonna factor in because I fell asleep while watching it.
That's probably why you missed Carrie Sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Any anime that like has you fall asleep while watching it, I don't find it very good.
I fell asleep watching it
It's not
sometimes
worth-
actually.
It's not worth.
So factoring that in, plus my personal enjoyment in it, I'm gonna give it 6.5.
6.5, and that's
21.2.
Can I change my vote?
No.
No,
No,
It's too late.
too late, man. It's already factored in. Okay.
it's like the
It's on
Hunger
camera.
Games.
So
It's-
soundtrack was average, like I said before. Animation was okay. It was comedy gold. There wasn't much in the way of story. I'm gonna give it a
Hold up,
7.
a book that says comedy gold.
So 28.
Chowder references, really.
28.2 then. Out
A
of
28.2 out of 40.
Yep.
And so we gave you recommendations. If you like Moe, if you like King Mosa,
Totally
check out
watch
these.
Bloodseed.
Bloodseed.
Totally.
It's so adorable. Like just
Dude,
all.
Bloodseed is like the most. It's the most
Watch
moe shit.
Elfen
In a-
Light.
In all, yes,
Elfen Light has some pretty moe shit in it too, actually. Not gonna lie.
It does.
with Meow.
I like the crucifixion part.
All right. Anyways,
But in reality recommendations,
Lucky Star,
Lucky Star,
K-On,
K-On,
like we haven't already said this already.
Squid Girl,
Haruhi.
and and Haruhi.
The first episode of
ISIS?
Higurashi.
Just anything.
Don't hit my nephew.
I
All right.
recommend ISIS to watch that.
ISIS.
I
You're
recommend
gonna get us
ISIS
banned.
to
You know
watch.
that, right?
You were gonna get us so banned. All
That
right.
was bad.
GBM signing out.
Wait!
What?
What do you want?
Kidden pots.
No.
I feel uncomfortable.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, it's me.
Wow, it's me. Sauce.
I don't know why I remember that video.
Bro.
You know, this thing was like,
Yes.
No,
We need
I'll be
to get by
I'll be
a
TK going like.
Oh no!
oh no! Wrong way!
Other way.
Phone
Kun, stop it. Stop it, Phone Kun.
Suitcase
You know what?
senpai, why?
Why can't I just do this?
Why didn't we do that?
Idiots.
God.
God, just like
I'm reading Pride and Prejudice, by the way. It's a manga. Everybody looks at
What?
it.
I
No.
thought it was a book.
No, he's reading
he's reading the anime version of it.
Well, let me just. I want all the fangirls to see this because
he's reading Pride and Weeaboos.
Look at that face right there.
Look at all that
Oh, look
copyright.
at that. Oh,
Look
man.
at all that copyright. Caden, sit down. Both of you sit down.
No, like they didn't notice.
Okay, so take 2. I mean, take 1.
Take one. Take one.
Take 5.
Take
Anyway,
5.
let's go.